Hello there and welcome to another edition of 101's Visual Radio. For the news first team, I'm Rochelle Tumondra.
And I'm Dithmini De Silva.
News First headline.
In local news, Umaoy multipurpose project to be declared open on the 24th. Flights from Sri Lanka to Israel temporarily suspended. In news overseas, Iran says it gave warning before attacking Israel. US says that's not true. And in sports, Mikola Zelekna breaks men's discus record with 74.35 meter throw.
Now taking a look at your news in detail. First, your local news. Plans are in place to open the Umaoy multipurpose development project to the public on the 24th of April. Project Director DCS Alakanda says operations are underway at experimental level on hydropower generation. Minister of Foreign Affairs Ali Sabri says the President of Iran was invited for the opening ceremony. When inquired by Newsfirst, the minister said the Iranian president is yet to confirm his visit. The Umaoy multipurpose development project was launched in 2011 with financial aid from the Export Development Bank of Iran. However, due to the international sanctions imposed on Iran, only the first installment of $50 million was provided for the project of the estimated $514 million. The construction of the project was done thereafter based on the provisions of the Treasury. The objective of the Umaoy multipurpose development project is to produce 120 megawatts of electricity to be added to the national power grid. The project also aims to provide water for agriculture and consumption. Engineers says the project will supply water to around 15,000 acres of paddy fields in both the Yala and Maha seasons. It will also fulfill the drinking water needs of the people of Badulla, Monoragala and Bandarawala districts.
In more local news, Sri Lankan ambassador to Israel Nimal Bandara says flights from Sri Lanka to Israel have been temporarily suspended. The ambassador says the steps were taken due to the prevailing situation in the country. The ambassador adds if any individual is scheduled to visit Israel, a revised date can be fixed following discussions with the relevant authorities. He also says no information on any Sri Lankans affected due to the current situation have been received as of yet.
International news.
Now on to news overseas. Turkish, Jordanian and Iraqi officials says Iran gave wide notice days before its drone and missile attack on Israel, but US officials said Tehran did not warn Washington and that it was aiming to cause insignificant damage. Iran launched hundreds of drones and missiles on Saturday in a retaliatory strike after a suspected Israeli strike on the embassy compound in Syria. Most of the drones and missiles were downed before reaching Israeli territory, though a young child was critically injured and there were widespread concerns of further escalation. Iranian foreign minister said that Iran gave neighboring countries and Israel's ally, the United States, 72 hours notice it would launch the strikes.
Sports news.
Now on to sports news. Mikola Zelekna produced a throw of 74.35 meters in the discus to break the longest-standing men's world record. The Lithuanian's fifth effort at a throws meet in Ramona, Oklahoma, was initially measured at 74.41 meters, but later revised down by 6 centimeters. The new record broke that set by German Jürgen Schult, who threw 74.08 meters in 1986. World Athletics said external the new mark by Zelekna, 21, was subject to the usual ratification process. And with that, we wrap up this edition of 101's Visual Radio. For the News First team, I'm Dithmini De Silva.
And I'm Rochelle Tumondra. Thank you and take care.